Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet. Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata-sevayā Bhagavati Uttamashloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki Aradhyo Bhagavan Vrajeshatanaya Tadhama Vrindavanam Ramya Kachitupasana Vrajavadhu Vargena Va Kalpita Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam Pramanamamalam Prema Pumartho Mahan Śrī Caitanya Mahāprabhu Matamidam Tatradharana Para Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namini Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Thank you so much, dear Vaishnavas, for taking out your most valuable time to study Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. We are reading Canto 10, Chapter 36, entitled The Slaying of Demon Arishtasur, who was the bull demon. And yesterday we read till text number 6, where we were talking how this Arishta was such a huge, humongous demon, like his hump was touching the mountain, like the sky. The clouds were mistaking it to be a mountain and resting upon it. It was, you know, the kind of noises he was making, the kind of thunder he was creating. The women were getting miscarriages, those who were expecting a baby. The cows were getting miscarriages. It was a huge commotion, and everyone was running, Krishna, 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 Krishneti te sarve, Govindam Sharanam Yayuhu. Everyone took shelter of Govinda, Lord Krishna, Lord Govinda, who is the protector of the cows, the senses. Everyone ran towards him, and we read that till text number 6. So now we will, and Krishna said, don't be afraid. Ma Shuchaha, I'll protect you. Don't ma bhishta. Do not worry. And we discuss a lot about how Krishna's lotus feet give, the shelter of Krishna's lotus feet gives us fearlessness. Abhaya charanara vindare. So now we'll move on to text number 7. Gopalai pashubhirmanda trasitai kim asattama maishastari dushtanam twadvidhanam duratmanam. Translation by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. You fool, what do you think you are doing? You wicked rascal, frightening the cowherd community and their animals, when I am here just to punish corrupt miscreants like you. Hare Krishna. So these are the words of Krishna to the wicked monster or Arishtasura. Krishna cannot tolerate the atrocities, the difficulties upon his devotees more than if someone disrespects Krishna, that's certainly bad. But if someone disrespects devotees or causes harm to them, Krishna is much more angry upon those people. So Krishna is saying, hey, you wicked rascal, why are you frightening these innocent cowherd community? They're animals. I'll punish you. You are a miscreant. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. Those who are dushkritam, I'll do their vinash. And I'll protect the saintly. So all the Vrindavan Vasis are very, very saintly, are very, very innocent. They are pure devotees. So Krishna is there to protect them. Krishna Chakravarti Thakur mentions here in text 7, what do you gain by frightening the cows? Addressing the demon as most sinful. Sattama. Sattama. Most wicked, most sinful. Completely in Tama. Krishna suggesting that there is no sin would be incurred by killing this demon bull, though normally killing a cow or a bull is the most heinous sin. So killing a cow is not same as killing an ant. It's much more grave, it's much more sinful, it's much more serious. So we should not cause harm to anyone, but especially we should not cause harm to Krishna's dear devotees, cows. And Krishna is addressing this bull as, although he's also cow, bull, basically same, right? Same species. So this bull is not same as any other bull. This bull is demon, Arishtasura. Therefore, Krishna or Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur is mentioning that because he's so sinful, because he's doing the most sinful act of torturing the cows, torturing the Vrindavan Vasis, therefore killing him would not be considered as sinful, because he's a Duratmana. He's Duratmana. Any other comments, thoughts anyone has? Would like to read text number 8?
I can read, Prabhuji.
Yes, please.
Iti आस्फोस्त्यच्युतो रिष्टं तलशब्देन कोपयन् सख्युरंसे भुजाभोगं प्रसार्यावस्थितो हरि. Translation by Sri Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Having spoken these words, the infallible Lord Hari slapped his arms with his palms, further angering Arishta with the loud sound. The Lord then casually threw his mighty serpentine arm over the shoulder of a friend and stood facing the demon. Purport: Lord Krishna showed his contempt for the ignorant demon. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So now Krishna is face to face. And like how like wrestlers kind of they do, okay, like now I'm ready to, have you seen maybe in some TV or somewhere way back, like wrestlers, okay, now I'm ready to fight. So Krishna is face to face, facing the demon. And very, very casual, right? Krishna was under 10 years old, of course, by the earthly calculations during this pastime. So Krishna Thakur mentions Krishna slapped his arms and palms to indicate the prowess in challenging, right? Wrestlers do that. Okay, I challenge you, come, let's fight. Furthermore, Krishna showed his contempt for the ignorant demon by nonchalantly throwing his serpentine arm onto the shoulder of his friend Subala. Just on one hand, he's like challenging, come fight with me, and on the other hand, he's like just standing, like showing, like you're nothing in front of me, basically. Like I don't have to gather arms and ammunitions and to fight with you. I can just defeat you like casually standing with my friend. Mm. So kind of an insult to another like opponent, right? That in Hindi we say, oh, like ये तो मेरे बाएं हाथ का खेल है, right? So Krishna could defeat any of the demons very, very easily, very, very like, you know, mm, without much endeavor, because he is the source of all. Um, he is the most powerful. Aishwaryasya samagrasya viryasya esha shreya jnana vairagyasya shanna bhaga iti gana. He is the master of all strength, unlimited strength, knowledge, beauty, opulence, wealth, and renunciation. That's Krishna. So very, very easily he challenged. Let's see what happens. Ruby Mataji, would you like to read?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji, please.
Text 9. Sopi evam kopi tarishta khurena vanim ullikhan udyat pucha brahmana megha krudha krishnam upadravat. Translation. Thus provoked Arishta fought the ground with one of his hoofs, and then, with the clouds hovering around his oppressed tail, furiously charged Krishna. Hare Krishna.
I go. There's no purport. So now Arishtasur has been provoked. I mean, already he was super charged up, causing havoc, breaking embankments, and now he is running furiously, charged up towards Krishna. And he is huge. Krishna is just a tiny, I mean, Krishna in like a baby, right? Imagine 7, 8 year old baby. Like we call them babies only, right? We don't call them like youth. They're kids, like very young. Like they're still gentle. They're not. Can they fight with a young adult? Hmm. Would any of us like to send their 7 year old, 8 year old to be with big cows? Normal cows, not talking about demons. Say, no, these cows are too big. My child can't go. My child is so innocent, so gullible, so sober. You know, how will he be with bulls? And this is not just ordinary bull. This bull, his hump was touching the clouds. And he is demon. He is causing havoc. Imagine, how would we feel? So now he's charged up. He's coming, right? So Arishta showed his power by raising and twitching his tail so that it disturbed the clouds in the sky, right? So his tail was so huge, like touching the clouds. Clouds are like so high, thousands and thousands of feet, meters, or sometimes even thousands of miles high. But so in short, this is a very graphic display of how huge the demon was. Agranyasta visangnargraha Vishanagraha Stabdasgra Lochanochutam Katakshipyat Adravat Turnam Indramukto Ashaner Yatha. Pointing the tips of his horns straight ahead and glaring menacingly at Lord Kṛṣṇa from the corners of his bloodshot eyes, Arishta rushed toward him at full speed, like a thunderbolt hurled by Indra. Wow. Shukdev Goswami is describing this so graphically. So graphically. He's not just saying, oh, he just ran towards Krishna, right? That's that's how ordinary people would describe. But Shukdev Goswami is giving so much attention to detail, pointing the tips of his horns straight ahead, like charging up. Like, have you seen like something when bulls are really charging and they're seeing their horns are like sharp and pointing straight ahead. Glaring menacingly. That's a new word. I'm not sure, so I'll quickly search what that means. Danger. So basically, menacingly means threateningly or suggesting danger. So threatening Krishna, bloodshot eyes, basically showing anger. When we say someone is very angry, their eyes also are red hot or bloodshot. Arishta is running, not just running at full speed. What's the comparison? Thunderbolt. Like a thunderbolt, he's running head on towards Krishna in full speed. The Shukdev Goswami mentions that this red shot eyes with arrogance, right? So he scolded Krishna with his sidelong glances. Katakshipya. Kata akship. He is threatening or with his glances. Some people when someone is angry, like they see with like very eyes full of anger, right? That face is the index of the mind, right? The eyes can also describe emotions. When someone is happy, there's a different expression of eyes. When someone is angry or someone is shocked and someone is pleased, the eyes are very expressive. So this is a picture and shows the bloodshot eyes, shows how dangerous this, Arishta was, running at full speed towards Krishna with his sharp horns pointing towards Krishna straight ahead. Any comments, thoughts? Anshul Prabhu has also joined. Thank you, Prabhuji, for joining.
Thank you, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Would you like to read text 11?
Yes, sure, Prabhuji.
Yes, please.
गृहीत्वा संयोस्तं वा अष्टादश पदानि च प्रत्युपोवा भगवान् गजः प्रतिगजं यथा. The Supreme Lord Krishna seized Aristasura by the horns and threw him back 18 steps, just as an elephant might do when fighting a rival elephant.
Hare Krishna. So beautiful. The Lord held his sharp horn and घुमा के back up 18 steps, right? Just imagine, he was such a monster demon, so huge. And the Lord just picked him. He's like 7, 8 years old and threw. like a child would throw a stone, right? Doesn't without much effort. The Lord just threw like that. So for Kṛṣṇa, nothing is difficult. I think there are some multiple pictures also in the different books. I'll just quickly share this. So someone make this drawing, this picture. They have another picture here. How he broke his horns. They have another picture here. How he threw Kṛṣṇa. Another picture here. How he threw Arishta. Kṛṣṇa threw Arishta. So amazing pictures, sketches, etc. This is, I think, the Keshi. This is a horse team, a different one. Okay, so Pratya Povaha. Pratya Povaha. In the opposite, Pratya. He threw the demon in the opposite direction. That's the point here. We have time, so we can read more verses. There are not many purports to this, so and even the acharyas have not mentioned much. So we'll just quickly read more. Yes, Rubi Mataji or Shri Mataji, maybe you both can read one verse each. Anyone wants to read?
Yes, Prabhuji, I see.
Yes, Mataji.
Tova Bhagavata Punaruthaya Satvaram Akatat Swinna Sarvango Nishva Sankrodhamurtikam. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Thus, repulsed by the Supreme Lord, the bull demon got up and, breathing hard and sweating all over his body, again charged him in a mindless rage. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
So, breathing heavily, when someone is exhausted or fighting, doing a lot of physical, just breathing heavily. Mindless rage. What does that mean? Intense anger. Rage. Rage also means like vague, and anger is like vega, vacho vega, manasa krodha vega. It is impulsive, like, dang, like I want to kill this person. I want to kill. How dare he did that? So, and especially now he has been thrown 18 feet away, 18 arm distance away, 18 steps mentioned. Now he is more raged, and now breathing heavily, he charged towards Kṛṣṇa again. Charged again to destroy Kṛṣṇa. Yes, let's see what happens. Mr. Bhimata, you want to read?
Yes, Prabhuji. Text 13. Tamapatantasya nigruhya shrungayoho pada samakramya nipatya bhutale nispidayamasa yathadram ambaram kritva visanena jaghana sopatat. Translation. As Arishta attacked, Lord Kṛṣṇa seized him by the horns and knocked him to the ground with his foot. The Lord then thrashed him as if he were a wet cloth, and finally he yanked out one of the demon's horns and struck him with it until he lay prostrate. Haribol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Knocked him to the ground. The Lord seized by the horn and knocked him to the ground with his foot. I think that's the picture we just saw here. Knocked him to the ground. Lord is so powerful. Grabbed by the horns. All these pictures, I think it's in the Kṛṣṇa book. The Lord then trashed him. Like, how many of you seen this? Like, bang, bang, like Dhobi Ghat, right? Trashed him like as if the washerman is beating wet cloth, right? These days everyone has washer and dryer, no one does that. But I hope maybe you have seen in somewhere in India or somewhere, or at least are aware that how they beat the cloth, thrash, bang, bang, bang on a like a hard rock. And finally, he yanked out one of the demon's horns and struck him with that until he lay prostrate. So, with his very own horn, the demon's horn, so पहले धोबी की तरह bang, 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 and then bang, one final bang, took out the horn, and then with that very horn, Krishna, basically slayed him, killed him, or delivered him. The end. So graphic, so astonishing. Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. So this was this is how we see the demon was killed. Yeah, thinking where to pause. So maybe we'll just read text 14 and then we'll pause. Yes, Anshul Prabhu, you want to read? And then
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
अस्त्रग वमन मूत्र शक्रत समुद्र सृजन क्षिपंच पादानव स्थिते क्षणः जगाम कृच्छम निस्सतेरथ क्षयम पुष्पेम करंतो हरिमीडरेश्वराः. Vomiting blood and profusely excreting stool and urine, kicking his legs and rolling his eyes about, Aristasura thus went painfully to the abode of death. The demigods honored Lord Krishna by scattering flowers upon him. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. So when person leaves their body, many people pass on urine and stool because of intense fear. It is seen even in hospitals. So even many nurses, doctors, those who deal with patients at the time of death, they mention this, that many people pass urine and stool at the time of death. Why? Because they see Yamadutas. They see Yamadutas. They're so fearful, like a Jamal story. And this is not just something you're talking about millions of years ago to a Jamal. This we're talking about present. It's happening. There have been so many documented, testimonials of people kicking his legs, rolling his eyes about. Ishtasur thus went painfully to the abode of death. and demigods are showering flowers. Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Because he killed the demon Arishta. So that's how the demon was brought to end. In the last verse, we also have the word bhutale, right? Pada samakriya nipatya bhutale. We all maybe chant the Prabhupada mantra every day multiple times. So what does bhutale mean? You all know the Prabhupada's pranam mantra, right? Would someone like to explain that? What does it mean? Namo Om Vishnu Padaya. I'm referring to that mantra. Anyone would like to try? Please try. What does it mean? Okay, we'll go step. Yeah, try Mataji, yes.
Prabhuji, the verse recitation or meaning? Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirbhishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine.
Very nice. Now,
so meaning, Prabhuji?
Now try what little bit like break the words and like what they mean.
Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale. I offer my respectful obeisances into His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale, who is very dear to Lord Krishna, and Krishna Prishtaya, who has taken the shelter of his lotus feet, of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Then
Bhutale, on this earth he has appeared. And Namo Vishnu Padaya. So I have taken
Vishnu Padaya, lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale. Then
Srimate.
Srimate.
Here is also very critical word. So many people speak this as Srimati. So we have to speak as Srimate. Srimate, yes. Bhakti Vedanta, yeah.
Śrīmate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine.
So this basically Iti Namine.
Yeah.
Iti Namine means this is, whom are we talking about? We're talking about Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami.
Yes.
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami. Iti Nama. Like Iti Nama means whose name? His name is Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami.
Yes. Then Namaste Saraswati Devi.
Saraswate. यहाँ पर भी
Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine.
Actually, it's more like Saraswate. Namaste Saraswate Devi.
Saraswati, yes. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine. He's the servant of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada. Then
Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati is the spiritual master.
Is the spiritual master of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Then निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणी. Who is preaching the message of Lord Krishna to the for delivering the Western people of Western countries. Sorry, Prabhuji, I just tried. Please correct me.
Oh, very nice. Namaste. Namas means my pranams.
My pranam. Obeisances.
Obeisance. Namaste to whom? Namaste Saraswati Devi. Now, there, what does that mean? My offering, my obeisance again unto you. Who is the servant of Srila? Who is the servant of Saraswati or Saraswati Thakur? Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Gauravani Pracharini. Gauravani means Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Vani means Shiksha. Vani means Updesh. Their instructions. What is the instruction of Lord Chaitanya? Yare dekho tare ko
Krishna Pradesh.
To give the message to others. So he is the one who carried the Gauravani to the Western world. Pracharini, prachar karna. Gauravani pracharini. Nirvishesha shunyavadi. So those who are impersonalists, nirvishesha. Shunyavadi. Shunya means zero, void.
Yeah. Impersonalism.
Impersonalist and void.
Full of impersonalism, yes.
Paschata.
Western
world. Primarily referring to US, North America, Europe, etc. So he preached the message of Gauravani in the Western world. So this is very important mantra. We chant it every day. You should know the meaning also. It just struck in my mind because the word Bhutale came.
Yes.
Any comments, thoughts, reflections? Okay, so we read till text 15, the killing of Arishta demon. And we will continue from here. We read till text 14 actually, and how the demigods are showering flowers. So we'll meditate upon that. Demon has been killed, devotees are safe. Let's go to, so the demigods are showering flowers. So with that mood, we can meditate on Krishna's pastime, and then we will see tomorrow what happens from here. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam Purana ki jai, Jagat Guru Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta-vrinda ki jai, Panchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindhubhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah.